Hey guys, it's Meg. I am here this week with a new video for you. This is going to be our standard tarot reading for the week. So if you want to see your message, please tuck in, grab a snack and a comforting beverage, and we will get the message from the cards for you. Just some quick reminders. If you guys like what you see in the video, please go ahead and click the like, subscribe, and the bell button so you can stay in the loop for when I post new work. I have also included links to my social media and my website, so if you guys want to see more from me outside of YouTube, you totally can. Quick reminder here, I have a piece of incense burning, so if you see little smoke tendrils coming into the frame, that is what that is. Let me show you what scent I have going. This is Wild Mint and Santal by Patty Wax. It smells delightful. So yeah, that is what's going on. I hope you guys have been well. Also, really quick thing here. I also have some rose quartz and some aventurine here. Actually, this is amazonite, so I'm gonna tap into those energies as well. Put those over here for you guys. Okay, so we're gonna start with some oracles. We shall see what happens there. I have the Energy Oracle by Sandra Ann Taylor, I believe is the creator. Everything's in the description and listed in order of appearance. So, yes, we're going to start with the Energy Oracle. There will also be a bonus reading at the end. Okay, so first card out, we have the World. This is about cycles, completion. I feel like saying there's a bigger world out there than you're part of it. So don't be afraid to go explore it. Okay. We also have the Thinking Man. This could be, you could be connecting with someone who has very different way of viewing the world than you do. Maybe this could be someone you know. I don't know if you can see that in frame, but I believe he's holding a crystal. I feel like this guy is contemplating things that he has, things that he is responsible for. See, I'm getting King of Pentacles energy coming off of this card. So if you're resonating with that, perhaps you or someone you know is very much in their head, very much with their thoughts, but they're kind of projecting those thoughts outward to other people, perchance. Again, because I'm getting King of Pentacles energy, perhaps this person is very caring, very loving, trying to figure out how to take care of themselves and other people. Okay, so there's the Thinking Man. And we also have Attachment. So, okay, also have Attachment. I don't know if you can see that, but this person in frame is holding a mask. So there's some identity, some things that you're forming attachments with that are not of your highest good. Okay, now you might be wondering how that makes sense. This might be a good time to assess your self-worth, assess your personal values separate from other people. I'm sorry I'm shaking the frame here. Again, assess your worth outside of other people and let the attachment to this identity complete itself and go. I mentioned exploring yourself, exploring your depths, exploring parts of the world outside yourself. Confirmation, okay? So yeah, don't be afraid to explore your sense of self-worth and release attachments to parts of your identity that are maybe attached to you because of other people's expectations and what they believe you are. Okay, so there is the energy oracle. Let's get into the Archangel Animal Oracle to kind of round this out here, and we'll get into the tarot. Okay, we need one more. Let us see. So this one pop out first. Okay. So, oh, and take the top one for the bonus. Okay. Alrighty. So, first card out of the Archangel Animal, we have the turtle. So I think the first step to exploring your personality, your personhood, is to be joyful. And the tagline on this is be joyful and trusting. I'm also getting go with the flow, because as you can see, turtles are, I'm going to say at least for sea turtles, because that's what this looks like, they're swimmers. They just go with it. For some reason, I don't know how many of you have seen Finding Nemo, but I'm getting Crush out of that. The character Crush. Crush is a sea tortoise turtle. I believe it's a sea turtle. But he's just like, yeah, man, we're going with the flow. We're chilling. We're doing it. That's exactly what you need to be like. Just, I'm here. Dude, I'm here. Let's do it. Okay? Be joyful. Be happy. What brings you that joy and happiness? Okay? That's step one. Step number 2 is we have the horse, and this is talking about caring for others and letting them be free. Okay? Now, yes, of course, it's okay to obviously, it's okay to care. It's okay to be caring. Are you caring for yourself? Hello, rose quartz over here. Are you caring for yourself? Don't forget that part of that. Don't forget to care for yourself as well. But obviously, compassion is such an important human trait, and I don't know if there's enough of that in the world. That's a separate video. In any case, care for yourself, let others be free, care about others as well. But again, don't attach yourself too tightly. Okay? So there's the horse. And we also have the rat. This is be true to yourself and the universe will reward you. Okay? Don't be afraid to do you. Don't be afraid to do you. Okay? So that is our oracle reading. What I'm getting into, just to summarize, is that you've attached yourself to an identity that probably doesn't fit you very well. It's time to think about that, think about what that is, maybe move it out if it doesn't serve you. Okay? And you have a call to be yourself. You're already a caring, beautiful individual. But don't be afraid to go with the flow and just be yourself. Okay? So let's get into some tarot here. I have the Beautiful Creatures Tarot. What can being yourself in a world that expects you to conform, that's kind of hard, right? I mean, that isn't the most pleasant experience, to be shunned for being yourself, being unapologetically yourself. And I can tell you from being a bullied kid, no, it's not fun. Absolutely not fun. But you know, when you can make no apologies for who you are, that's when your little rat spirit is gonna come out, right? So how do we channel what we need to do here? Let's start with the tarot. Start in with the tarot and see what we can do for that. Okay. So first card, we have the Queen of Pentacles. So that's funny I say that. It's funny that I mentioned the King of Pentacles with the thinking man, because once again I'm going to take this from the standpoint of trying to get rooted again and nurturing roots you've already put down. You will also, the horse spirit here, you are going to find that when you start nurturing yourself, when you start nurturing your roots, the things that you like doing, the people that you love best, you're going to find that your roots start putting out fruit. They're going to start blooming. They're going to start showing the light and the care that you put into it. Okay. You could be, I'm getting, this is someone who might be raising children. It could be, and if that doesn't resonate with you, don't worry about that. Yeah, you're nurturing your roots. You're nurturing your roots. There's the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. We also have the Three of Cups. Celebrate. Don't be afraid to celebrate yourself. Don't be afraid to celebrate even just putting down a root into the soil at all, because that takes work. I mean, I don't know how a seedling, I don't know how trees do it. I don't know how plants do it. It just happens, at least from my perspective. You plant it, you water it, you give it light and sunshine, out comes a flower. That's progress. You might not think about it that way, but that is progress. Okay. And if you're resonating with the Three of Cups, you've done some hard work and it should be celebrated. You have a support system around you that also should be celebrated. Your community, you've nurtured a community around you. You put down roots for yourself and maybe your family. Okay, celebrate that. You have a reason to, I think. So there's the Three of Cups. Okay. We also have the King of Pentacles. Remember, hold on. King of Pentacles. You know your self-worth. You know what you're about. You know what you have to give people. Okay. And you've used that to your best advantage, because what you have managed to do, reorganize my cards here, guys, sorry. What you have managed to do is you built your castle, you've built your home, you've put down foundations. That has taken work. And it has taken a lot of energy to do this. Again, I'm getting back to the plant metaphor here. Okay? You've done so much. Celebrate it. Once again, I'm going back to the Three of Cups here. Celebrate it. Because you now have authority over who you are, what you're doing, how you're doing. Okay, you also understand what you have what resources you have at your disposal. You also understand that you have gifts that are worthy of giving, and you have gifts that are worthy of giving and being respected for. Okay, I hope that sentence made sense. But yeah, you know what's up and you know how to deal. Okay? So there's the King of Pentacles. Okay? Our hidden energy is the Page of Pentacles, but you're also still learning. You are also still learning. There's never, that process is never done. Okay? And I do think there's room to grow, clearly, because you created space for that to happen. You let go of old attachments that you don't need to hold on to anymore. You know who you are, you know what you're about. You can care for others and you can care for yourself. And the way you do that is to let your light shine. You know that now, okay? Now you're applying those lessons. You're making that happen for yourself. Okay, so there's the Page of Pentacles. That's our hidden energy. Our clarifying energy is the Eight of Wands. Pay attention. You know, keep your eyes out. There's a lot of movement. There's a lot of movement. There's a lot of forward progress being made. Okay, but stay on your toes. Pay attention to how you're feeling. There could be something else underneath all of this, but let's get into another tarot deck and see what we have coming up. Why are we seeing what we are seeing? I'm really, really happy with the kind of reading we're seeing right now. But let's get into the Mystic Mondays Tarot and see how we can clarify. Whoa, man, you are feeling spicy today, aren't you? Okay. All right, so the first card we have is the Five of Cups. It's clarifying the Queen of Pentacles. There's been some sadness and disappointments in your past. Okay, I feel like you've had to work hard to see you've had to work hard to see the fact that you have a destination to go for, and you might not have seen that. You're sad. You're hanging your head. You're like, oh, what's the point? Again, with another movie reference here, I'm channeling Eeyore from Pooh, Winnie the Pooh. Maybe a silly example, but the point is that you're just mired in sadness. You've stuck yourself in it, and that's not going to help you progress forward. Okay? It's not going to help you progress forward. What I want to do, I'm going to tip this here. You have, in this card, you have light and dark. You have 3 cups in the light, 2 cups in the dark. Okay, what I want you to hold on to is the fact you may have toppled some of your cups. You may have knocked a couple of things over, but that doesn't mean that you don't have a place to go. Okay, I'm hearing the phrase, don't let your past hold you back. Don't let your mistakes hold you back. You're human. You're human. You can, yes, you make mistakes, but you're a learner too. Okay, you're still learning. Learning, at least in my perspective, learning doesn't stop when you stop going to school. You become a different type of student, okay? That's why I think we're seeing this Page of Pentacles. But even queens, regal individuals, if you wanna lose the label here, which I do, even people in places of authority should allow themselves room to learn, okay? And especially learning from disappointments. Okay, remember, you have cups. You have more cups leaning into the light than you do in the darkness. You can still pick up and go. Okay? So, sorry about that. So there's the Five of Cups. We also have the Sun. you're moving towards clarity in this situation. I think that's good. I think that's really good. Your sadnesses and disappointments have allowed you to step into authority and really grow and be clear and see where you want to go next. Interestingly enough, what I'm seeing here is there's a mountain, or what looks to be a mountain imagery in the background here. I'm also reading this dark portion of this card as maybe mountains, or maybe kind of dips and valleys. You know, this isn't necessarily an easy card. Isn't necessarily an easy card to live with, or the energy isn't easy to live with. But yes, you've done it. You are clear about where to go next because you are seeing your own light. Okay, so there's the Sun. To clarify the Three of Cups, okay, we also have the Five of Pentacles. So you know what? This is celebrating your support system. You've reached out to your support system. You've asked for help. You came in from that sadness, from that disappointment, and you've been allowed to feel, but you've also allowed yourself to bring in lessons learned. Okay. So there is the Five of Pentacles. We also have the Ace of Swords. I'm liking this. You have an opportunity to shift your perspective on your situation. And because you've asked for help, because you've asked for someone to share their perspective on your situation, that's allowing you to bring in things that you now have to work on integrating and making your own. Okay, so there is the Ace of Swords. Okay, King of Pentacles. We're going to clarify this next. I'm going off the Ace of Swords because you already know what your perspective on your situation is. You're in authority. You already know what's going on. Why are we seeing what we are seeing for the King of Pentacles? We have Justice. So the scales are already balanced here. You don't need to necessarily weigh point A with point B or what you already know. You have, the scales are already balanced in this situation. So you already know what's up and you already know what's going on. Okay. So there is the card for Justice. It's a hidden energy. Okay. We also have the Four of Swords. You've worked for it. You've given yourself the chance to rebalance your scales. Okay. Cool. I don't know where else to go from there. All right. You're balanced. You're rested. You're ready to step into your authority. Okay. So Four of Swords, clarifying Page of Pentacles. We have we have the Princess of Wands, or the Page of Wands. So we're learning how to root ourselves again. We're learning how to channel our passions. Yeah, we're learning how to channel passions. We're learning how to, I'm getting tongue-tied, sorry guys. We're learning how to channel our inspirations. We're learning how to use that energy to the best good. Pay attention to those mountains, okay? This is a fire sign. Wands are associated with fire. So maybe beforehand we might not, once again, we might not have seen where we want to go next. But we've definitely gotten clear about that, and now we're figuring out how to channel that, how to channel the energy that we're feeling right now. Okay, there's the Princess of Wands. Okay, and we also have the Five of Swords coming out. There's been some conflict. There's been some conflict in how to do this, because maybe some of our stronger emotions have come out in an unhealthy way, and that's not what we want to do. That's not how we want to be right now. It's caused some drama, it's caused some conflict, but now we're, now that we've done the work to move that out, we can finally just be. So there is the Five of Swords. Okay. Finally clarifying the Eight of Wands. Okay. Let's see here. All right. We have, oh, yes, King of Pentacles coming out again. Yeah, we still know who we are. We still know what we're about. Things are ramping up, but it's okay because we got it. Okay? We got it. Cool, cool, cool. We got it, but there's still some things that we need to address. Okay? And this could be anything from offers that don't really inspire us. This could be changing things up in terms of activities that we're doing or things that we're taking charge over. Also, because we're in a place of authority, we're leading. We could be getting a lot of offers for projects all at once, and it's like, I'm gonna chill. I'm just gonna chill. I don't really want to do anything more right now. Okay. Which also emphasizes the fact that we have the Four of Swords out of out of this deck as well. So, yeah, I'm hearing don't spread yourself too thin right now, because you already have a lot on your plate. So there is the Four of Cups. Okay. All right. That was cool. That was cool. I love that we're getting the King of Pentacles. We're going to move into the Cosmic Tarot by Norbert Loesche. Again, everything's listed in the description. What about you? Are you guys okay? Okay. Right off the bat, it's looking like you are, because I just got the Four of Wands. You're balanced. You're balanced, and even more than that, you have a reason to celebrate the good things that you have right now. Okay, celebrate all of the good, wonderful things in your life right now. Okay, there's the Four of Wands. To me, this is about foundations and celebrating them, because once again, you put down roots. You've worked really hard to reroot yourself. Okay. I'm also getting the idea that you are bringing in a new messages, you're receiving new messages, okay? And, in spite of all of that, you're still able to take all of those things, integrate them, and use them to move forward, okay? And once again, there's a firm foundation under you for you to do this work, okay? So we also have, it's been a transformational time. is death. This is a change of energy from one to another. Okay. It's been transformational. There's a lot of life changes. I feel like, yeah, there's a lot of life changes in your space, and that's a good thing. That is a very good thing. Okay. Yeah, you've done the work, so celebrate it. There's a card for death. Okay, we also have, okay, too many cards, but hold on to those. We also have the Prince of Cups. So we have the Knight. I read this as the Knight of Cups. So there's someone, yeah, you're someone who wears their hearts on their sleeves anyway. And even though, you know, you're taking action on investigating your deeper emotions, yeah, you're taking action on investigating your deeper emotions, especially at this time, because you've gone through a lot of change. You've worked really hard to put down roots and create a foundation for this work to happen. Okay. It's okay, especially if you're feeling some kind of way about all of this. Don't deny yourself that right. Okay, because what you feel is real and it's valid and it's important to pay attention to. Okay. So there is the Page of Cups. I'm sorry, that's the Prince of Cups. I'm reading that as the Knight of Cups. Okay. So for our hidden energy, we have the Ten of Swords. Yeah, things have ended. And it might have been painful. It might have been, yeah, it might have been painful. It might have been horrific. I'm hearing that word in my head. It might have felt like it's the end of the world. Things are crumbling. Things are painful. Just shit. Why is this happening to me? But it was meant to happen for you, because all of this, all of the cards leading up to this have been necessary. Space was made for that. Also remember that we had the World card at the very beginning. Okay. I also read, you know, especially if it comes up in the tarot, I also read that as endings and completion. It might not be as painfully charged as the Ten of Swords, but it's finally, something's done. You've been called to let it go. You've been called to tap back into you. That's important. Okay. Yes, ouch, but it's made space. It's made space so you can heal, so you can give yourself a rest, so you can create new foundations. And you have a reason to celebrate all of that. Also, you know, your perspective on the situation that caused this may have shifted a little bit, and that's good too. That's really good too. Okay. Yeah. You have the Six of Swords. You moved on. You've moved on from whatever this Ten of Swords pain is. Okay. Once again, you know, there's that pose. I think whatever this, let me see that. Okay, yeah, whatever this may represent to you, whatever this staff may represent to you, this character is not holding on to it. Okay, he's letting go, and maybe he's on a knife's edge, but I'm still going. I'm still moving forward. I'm looking ahead. I'm not looking back. I'm not looking back. There's this, you know, in the I believe it was the Four of Wands, there was a pyramid in the back. I'm going to read that as the base of this pyramid. You're not seeing the full picture of that anymore. Okay, because you're not looking at it. You're looking ahead. You're looking forward. You're moving forward. There you go. There you go. Okay. So there's the Six of Swords. Okay. All right. So, last portion of the reading, and then we're going to get into the bonus. I'm going to be, wow. Okay. We're feeling some kind of way here. And you know what? That makes sense because we are just in the aftermath of the Sagittarius full moon. There's some spicy fire energy up in this business. And I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Okay. So we're going to use the Starspinner Tarot to close out this reading. Let's get into it. So the first card out of the Starspinner is, okay, we have the Six of Coins. So because of all of this work, you're now in a place to be in the flow and the cycle of giving and receiving. Okay, what you're getting, you're giving back. What you're getting, you're giving back. I'm receiving a message back from the horse card in our oracle that you have worked so hard at this that now you can take care of yourself, you can take care of others, you've done the work. There's a lot of there's a lot of reciprocity. I just heard the phrase, you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours, kind of thing. You've had to work for this because you haven't been in a place where you can do that safely. Okay. Bear in mind all of the cards we just got earlier. Okay. There's been a lot of work to get yourself here. So that is the Six of Coins. Okay. All right. Okay, we have the Tower in reverse. So, you know, I always read this upright as there's been a sudden change, a sudden disaster. Things are crumbling. Things have crumbled. Okay, that change has happened. That shift has happened. And whether that's because of the Ten of Wands energy we got, Ten of Swords energy we got from the Cosmic Tarot or not, now you're bringing in those lessons. We got a couple of page cards in there. I can't remember which specifically, but it's time to take lessons learned and move them into your thought space. Okay, but the fact that this is in reverse now means the opportunity to heal. Maybe this is something in your past that you've worked hard to heal from. But either way, the incident has passed, and it's a good time to bring those lessons in for yourself. Okay. Tower in reverse. We also have the Sun again. You've grown a lot. You've gotten clear. You know, you scaled those mountains. I know for a fact we have the Sun card out of the Mystic Mondays Tarot. You've climbed that mountain. You're finally at the top. I'm never going to get to do this in my lifetime, but I can only imagine how someone climbing Mount Everest would feel. Maybe a little bit dazed because the air is very thin up there, but you're standing on top of your mountain. You're seeing what you've worked for. And now it's a good time to say, yes, I fucking did. Yes, I fucking did. There's the Sun. I feel like this is one of the more positive readings I've done in the past. We'll see what our bonus cards bring up, but for the hidden energy here is the Three of Wands. Remember how I said you were at the top of your mountain? You're now seeing over all of the things you've built. It will be time to go explore that. Okay? But right now, give yourself a chance to really take it in. You've gotten to the top. You've gotten to the top. Once again, here's another movie reference. In The Lion King, it's Simba and his dad talking about the kingdom. Anything the light touches will be yours, right? Because what did I say about the sun, right? Anything the light touches can be yours, okay? Right now, because this is going to be a call for exploration, you need to plan a little bit carefully here. Because where do you go first? You have options. You do have options. I'm getting there because this one's kind of in the way. I mean, he's looking in between. Okay, I want to go. Which direction do I go? Okay. Plan carefully and be patient because your time will come to descend the mountain and go explore. Okay. So there's the Three of Wands. Okay. And once again, Ace of Swords. Ace of freaking Swords. Your perspective has changed. It's shifted. You've made room for this to happen. I love to see this. Good for you, friend. Oh, yeah. Good for you, friend. Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords. I'm so happy for you right now, guys. Oh, no. Maybe I'm going to start crying. I don't know. I've done okay so far. But let's see. Let's see what we have in our bonus reading. Okay. To start with our oracles, we have the door to romance. Okay. The door's open. We're talking about exploration in our main reading here. There's an option of forging a connection with someone in a romantic sense. Okay. But your oracle is saying also don't lose yourself in that. Yeah, don't lose yourself in that. Yes, you might want to forge this connection. Is it, it will be up to you to assess whether it's going to be in your highest good. Okay. Again, don't lose your independence, but also don't close the door on this option here. Okay. What does that tagline actually say? Okay, yeah, be relaxed and independent. Lead with your heart, but put a boundary on it because you give too much away and it could be harmful. Okay, I'm saying that in part because of experience. I'm the kind of girl that wears their heart on their sleeves. Okay. So for your tarot, we have the Four of Pentacles. Okay, loosen up a little bit. It's okay. Again, your card, your oracle, one of your oracles is saying, just chill, just go with it. You know who you are. Don't hide behind a wall. Don't be so tightly bound in that you don't have fun. It's okay. It's okay. So there's the Four of Pentacles. You know what? You might have to kiss a few frogs to get your prince. But again, don't be afraid to put yourself out there. Okay? Don't be afraid to put yourself out there. Be reasonable about it, and you'll find your prince. You'll find your person. So there's the Four of Pentacles. I've already given this one away, but we have Three of Pentacles. Don't be afraid to look for new ways of doing things. Okay? You already know, I'm probably misinterpreting this, but you already know what's right for you. You already know how to navigate your own personhood, but don't be afraid to ask for other people's thoughts. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. You know what you're about already. Okay. So there's the Three of Pentacles. We have the Prince of Swords, Knight of Swords, so you might be connecting with someone who is very much, that is the Princess of Swords, that is the Page of Swords. Again, you might be connecting with someone who has a lot of smarts, who's very observant, very potentially articulate about their thoughts. But they're they may be a little bit impulsive. They're very energetic. They're very swift of movement, and that might be the kind of thing you might need to tap into, as difficult as that might be. But it could be good to get a shift of mindset, especially if you're trying to forge a romantic or intimate connection with someone. By intimate connection, I don't necessarily mean sexual, but if that's a factor for you, okay, no judgments, just be safe. Okay, so there's the Princess of Swords. I would say, going back to the intimacy thing, don't be afraid to talk to your person about those matters. Okay, this could be someone with a different mindset on that thing. This could be someone who has a different mindset on sexuality and intimacy. Okay, so don't be afraid to talk about it, and if it doesn't work, that's okay. So there's the Princess of Swords, finally. And our last card, we have the Four of Wands. There will be a celebration, whatever it looks like. If you're single, Pringle, if you're with somebody, if you have relationships that you're already in, celebrate the good. Celebrate the good. Okay. So there is the Four of Wands. And that has been our reading for this week. Guys, thank you for tuning in. I will be back next week with a new one for you. Again, if you liked what you saw, please go ahead and click all of the buttons. Get in touch with me. Did fail to mention this at the beginning, but I am available for private readings. If you want one with me, please don't feel obligated. It's just an option that's there for you if you would like to take it. Again, look at the links, it will be listed. So, again, thank you so much, guys. I will see you in the next one. Bye, everybody.